Hi, I'm Richard. We're at the Open Air Blues Festival in Brezoi. With me is a mixer of Outback Roadhouse energy infused with Glasgow pub dance vibes. This is the one and only Lewis King.
It's good to be here, Richard.
We missed you last year.
Well, not as much as I missed you.
Did you miss our Romanian wine?
I missed Mihai's homemade spritz. Yeah, no, I love the culture in Romania. It's one of my favorite places in the world. And I love being here, especially because it's winter where I live right now and it's only 8 degrees. So I'm happy to be here, very, very happy. And what a great festival.
Last time you were here was like 3 years ago?
2023, so it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And every year I send a little message. Would you like to have us back? And sometimes it works out because I do a lot of shows in Australia. It's right at this time of the year. There's a lot of strange festivals that I do. So if I can fit it in, I will. And this year it all worked out beautifully. So I could be here.
Talking about strange festivals, I read about the Viva Las Vegas Guitar Geek Festival that you played at. What was that like?
I toured as a drummer with a chap by the name of Deke Dickerson, who's a very famous Merle Travis country rockabilly player. He plays with a band called, sometimes he plays with the Reverend Horton Heat, if you've ever heard of them. You're looking at me blankly.
Yeah, so I haven't heard of them, but I don't want to say it.
Anyway, I produced an album for a girl, and she got a gig at at Las Vegas. It's a fantastic festival. Everyone dresses up and changes clothes 3 times a day. It's the most glamorous festival. It's held in one casino that has never changed in Las Vegas. And I told Deke I was going to be there, and he said, "Oh, well, you better come and play at the Geek Festival." And he manages to find people who played on one hit in 1953, and he brings them out, and they're all like 90. And he puts a really good band together. And so what was strange was the girl who I was touring with walked out to see the show, and I was the first act on. And because I play my own music, they loved it. And it was great, having an American crowd like what I do was really interesting, I'd love to go back.
Did you wear a kilt?
No, I'm not that bad. I should have.
Because I know that you were born in Scotland and you moved to Australia when you were a teenager.
No, well, we went twice. We went in when I was about 5, and then we went back, and then we came back out. My mother and father were gypsies. They just went all over the world. And I was like 14 when I went back the last time, which is good, that formative music years. And I tell people this story that at my high school dance, which was in 73 or 4, I can't remember, they said, "We've got a band," and my band...
Was it AC/DC?
It was AC/DC. And we opened for them, but we were on at 5 o'clock and they were on at 10 o'clock. There was a lot of other bands on. And I saw them 5 years ago, same show. Yeah, they were just a club act in those days. So was Men at Work. So was In Excess.
They were starting out.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Another interesting gig that I read about is the Blues Train. What is the Blues Train?
The Blues Train is an old steam train that a bunch of enthusiasts got running again.
Is it in Australia?
Yeah, it's in Queenscliff in Victoria, where I live. It's about 2 hours from my place. And so they have 4 carriages and they have 4 acts. And sometimes it can be, Tommy Emmanuel will play there if he's in town. And the audience changes 4 times and you stay in one carriage. And then they have lots of booze, Richard, lots of booze. So it's a long night. It's
Foster's.
No, we don't drink Foster's in Australia. Who put that about?
Oh, you travel around the world to drink Foster's?
No, I don't drink it anywhere. I drink good old-fashioned chook beer from Romania. No, I've played the Blues Train many times, and it's a tough gig. You play 4 20-minute sets as the train moves. So then the train goes to a station.
So you're wobbling around.
Yeah, oh yeah. And your stomach muscles are really sore the next day from holding yourself up. And the door opens and the booze carriage comes out and people go and get their next beer and wine. And then they move carriage. It's a tradition. I'm doing it again in December. My band said, no, we're not doing it anymore. So I'm doing
Get another band.
No.
Bring the guys from Romania.
I think they would enjoy it. It's one of those gigs that, no. It's a fun gig, and any touring acts will play on it because I think it's the only one in the world that does that. I think in Europe they would say no, too many lawsuits, too much occupational health and safety.
Who are you playing with tonight? I know Nashu on drums and Hano.
It's basically half of the Night Losers. Raul Kushak, who is just the best. Nashu, Hano, and Liviu, the bass player, Stein. I don't know his real name. He has many names, but they're just a fantastic band. And like we've done, I think I've done 4 tours here with them, and so they almost know my songs now. So
almost.
Yeah. Because I keep changing them.
You have to come back.
We've done some gigs about 3 weeks ago. We did a couple of gigs in Bucharest, and then I went to the Netherlands.
You had a gig in London?
Yeah, I played at talk about Never Meet Your Heroes. I played at Ain't Nothing But the Blues, which is a bar in the centre of London. And you're playing, and there's a photo of Clapton and Jeff Beck playing where you're playing. And it's, I did 5 shows in London, and then I think 8 shows in the Netherlands, and then now I'm here. And then I'm going back to Australia to sleep.
Till
it all
summer
starts
arrives
again.
in Australia.
Till it all starts. Yeah, well...
You've had some health issues from what I know. Has that made you have a new perspective on life?
Well, I don't think that a lot of things I used to think were important are important. And music's taken on, it's a one constant in my life kind of thing. And when I was sick, I just couldn't wait to get back to work, And now when I sing, a lot of people say that I put more soul into it. But I think I just don't care about what I look like or what I sound like. I just want to get that audience, that thrill of an audience in my face and in my hands, Whereas I was really ambitious before that, I guess. And all you do is you think about the next step you're going to make. Now I think about today.
Right.
Yeah, not tomorrow. Don't worry. Tomorrow I'll be fine.
And you're playing today in Brezoi for the 4th time.
Yeah, I'm the luckiest boy in the whole world to be able to play, to do what I do and love and be able to play it. And this has always been that's my bucket list. Every year I think, well, maybe I can do Brezoi. Well, as much as you might laugh, it's one of those festivals where there's a lot of different kinds of music that I never get to see. I'd never heard of Kaz Hawkins before I got here, and she's fantastic. She's brilliant. So I'm looking forward. I've seen Kenny Neal in Australia at various festivals I've played at. And so, I toured with a guy called Eugene Hideaway Bridges. Do you know him? Texan.
I'm going to stare at you again.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, I've done some tours with him, and he plays here all the time, and he said, go to Slovenia, get to Romania, do shows. And I went, okay. It really changes your perspective on music. I wrote a whole album in Bucharest, which is coming out hopefully was supposed to be out this year, but it's going to be next year. All songs. We're doing a couple of them tonight. On long drives between Bucharest and Tulcea, I'm in the back of the car writing.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Oh, my pleasure.
And I hope you get well rested for tonight's gig. and we're waiting for you to come on down to the Open Air Blues Festival in Brezoi. We have a star-studded evening tonight, starring Lewis King.
Lovely to be here. And my new single is called Count Me In, and that's what we've got to do. Just count me in.
Count me in.
Count me in.